Cooper, third in the league in catches this season and ready for more this week. It's the
That's all I gotta say about Amari Cooper.
Next.
I like those helmets though. Those helmets look cool with the uniform. Yeah, the yellow helmets. How can they do that?
Coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today we reach week 15 and we've got a big matchup in store between the Cleveland Browns
and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
The ball on the tee, we're set for football. And we are underway from Pittsburgh. Fielded just outside the goal line. Dangerous return.
Oh, that did not go anywhere there.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. So here are the Steelers now to take over.
All right, I'm up first. Here we go.
Look at the guy. Definitely got a little razzle-dazzle to him. Can do it with his arm or his legs. Their mobile QB.
I wonder why we decided to,
Pro Bowl type season, and maybe that's even selling him a little bit short. He's the NFL leader in touchdown passes to this point in the year.
got the ball first. That was kind of strange.
Ah. Very high level.
And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. The numbers for him from a week ago. Charles, how do you think he ran the football?
I thought he definitely had his moments. I did think that they could have utilized him a little bit better. And I'm definitely going to keep an eye on him to see how they're going to use him this week.
Don't know what kind of play Dash is running there. What kind of route that
To
is.
throw on second down. Story.
Across the middle. Get off.
He'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage. So timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack.
Get off of me.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. We should mention, to go along with the great game he had last week, he was rightfully named AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
And he shares that with his offensive line, the tight end, his fullback. He's looking
Ooh, that was bad. That was a really tight window. We have to do that in.
23 yards on the play.
To Freiermuth.
no problems getting down the field here on this opening drive. They've looked really sharp in the early going, and they've come up with some big plays already. Here's another that's going to set up first and goal.
I don't know why I threw that tight, but that was a tight window there to Freiermuth.
Operating from the gun.
An opening. Touchdown.
And caught in the end zone. Touchdown.
I tied in.
A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Steelers.
Yeah, see, I don't utilize my tight end like I should be.
One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Bars moving pretty quickly.
Meeting with the offensive coordinator. Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack.
Browns have had a lot of head coaches.
And continue that in this one.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Oh, he's going to return it.
For just beyond the line. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. So here are the Browns under head coach Kevin Stefanski. They will be led out by their dual-threat quarterback, the veteran from Clemson. It's Deshaun Watson.
And he ought to have a lot of pep in his step after last week's performance because he did exactly as you want him to play if you're a coach. 3 touchdown passes, 0 interceptions, which usually means you're making a lot of right decisions out there.
And got him to win.
Why am I in cover 6?
Now with a 1st and 10.
Usually this play doesn't work.
Here's Watson. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. These two teams met in Pittsburgh earlier in the year, with the Steelers prevailing in that one. So if they can win here in Pittsburgh, they'll be able to claim the season sweep.
Oh, you lucky.
Get in by Cooper here. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Big yardage.
All right, Amari, I see you. I see you.
Here's 1st and 10.
I see you, Amari Cooper.
First carry now for Nick Chubb.
First carry for Nick Chubb. Got a gain of 5 yards on that run.
A check on the numbers for Chubb from a week ago. 12 carries, 64 yards and a touchdown.
And when you measure numbers for the guys,
That's horrible.
It's not just the yardage. How many times do they ring the bell? How many times they get into the end zone?
Who do y'all think is going to win the Super Bowl?
Everyone gets to celebrate, starting with his offensive line.
I forgot who was playing for a second.
At the line of scrimmage, and he goes
Out of the Chiefs and Eagles.
They'll say no gain on the play there.
Me personally, I think it's going to be the Eagles.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. To throw is Watson. And
That's a
the
big
Steelers
crunch.
pressure too much here. He's gonna go down.
Raiders beat the Jets 28-24. Interesting.
Loss. And it also brings
So then that football for week 15 is Bills and Jags.
picked up right where he left off.
Brandon, he's made the entire
The
offseason
Patriots are
working on new moves,
trying to right their ship at 6-6.
Arsenal pass rush moves, certainly paying dividends. In what we've seen so
I don't know why I want to return this. I don't want to return it.
So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. So with the Steeler offense on their way out, let's take
We've already
a
clinched.
picture in the AFC. And for them, it's no longer a question of will they make the playoffs. They've clinched the division title. The question, can they hold on to that #1 seed?
And this is where the mental fortitude comes to play, doesn't it? Because now you're not just the coach talking about it, it's team talking about it to each other, supporting each other, carrying each other along.
Empty
because that
backfield.
#1 seed means everything.
Get away from me, whoever you are.
Shouldn't take the foot off the gas.
That's Garrett York.
Play it all the way through. I think we've seen that in recent years in the NFL. The teams that play and play to win each and every game, they're the ones to deal with.
I'm not going to continue to say that word.
From the gun,
I was gonna say.
And a solid run.
Okay, 43. Don't need to drag me down like that.
2-yard line. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there in a first down.
Does he have his X Factor on yet? No, he doesn't.
Quarterbacks typically dominate.
He needs one more rush for 1 yard. Cool. Got it. Get off of me. Get off of me. Get off of me. Get off of me.
Renaissance in the NFL, it's real, and it's really helping teams along the way. He's a prime example. Gotta give him strong consideration for MVP talk.
What do I need? In the quarter. 7-0.
After 1, 7-0. On EA Sports. Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the
30-yard
football.
pass.
As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Going for it.
Oh, Lord. That was off the back foot.
But it's incomplete.
Try that again.
Charles, well, we've talked about how well they played all season, sitting now at 13-0 with a finish line for a perfect regular season. That's in sight. Some of the media this week were pointing back to the 07.
I see an opening.
Of course, remember, they finished the regular
No, I didn't get a
season
tutty.
but they
I got
were
down to
just
1. I got down to 1. Didn't get a tutty.
Something like 4 of their last
Did not get a teddy.
one-possession games, and they
Darn.
played like a team that was trying to protect.
Touchdown.
into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Steelers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Another impressive drive, so they're 2 for 2, 2 touchdowns. Charles, a great start to this ball game for them.
And one of the words that's really worked its way into our lexicon is stacking. They've stacked momentum each time now, not only on offense. Between those touchdowns, defense held, forced to punt to get the ball back, and they played awfully well in this one. Both sides playing at optimum level.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0.
I don't know what to say on that, actually.
Out on the field, and they will send this one away.
They utilized the clock in that first quarter. Oh, missed the history.
Hindsight probably should have taken a knee as he only gets
Tucker.
to the 16-yard line. Second drive coming up here for Cleveland.
Talking to Deshaun Watson on the tablet. Or the Surface Pro, I mean.
Season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their future. As they look ahead to the offseason, what spots do they maybe need to fill?
I think that they like the guy.
You need to get rid of Deshaun Watson. That's what you need to do.
He's a pretty good player.
But it ain't gonna work out.
Help him out with receivers, because I think if he gets an upgrade there, his play gets that much better too.
On 2nd and 12.
Bust
They
dog
say
water.
there's nowhere to go.
Fumble.
He lost the
It's on the
football.
carpet. We're picked it up yet. We picked it
And
up.
now he's got him in a great spot at the
TJ
8-yard
Watt.
line here, 1st and goal. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good and
What a hole. No, where's the defense on that?
A great effort there.
Where's the defense on that one?
Touchdown here in this first half. And the Steelers are able to strike quickly to
Defense like was not even there.
extra point right down the middle.
Defense was non-existent on that one. 21-0 now.
Tiny little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only one play to score.
Gotta get a tutty.
Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away.
He's gonna keep returning this, ain't
Taken at the goal line.
he? Ooh. TJ Watt there to get
Nowhere
him.
to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
Tucker and Watson on the
Offense
Surface
heading
Pro
out as we
again.
Take a look at the playoff picture in the AFC. Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10 at their own 18. Well, CD, you kind of feel.
I wonder what the NFC is starting to look like, though. Donovan Peoples-Jones, first down.
And I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense
He's 3 for 4 for 26 yards, so it's not bad. Kyler Murray 6 for 8, 53 yards.
sometimes I overuse it. This is an important possession, but I think this has to be a possession where they come
4 yards.
teams in history ever come down from a 4-score deficit, and if they don't score,
7-7 is the Las Vegas Raiders. So they're still in the hunt for the playoffs.
Watson.
I don't know what they were throwing out, Watt.
Off that time as that one falls to the ground.
to this point, I've been
Third down.
another inspiration.
I really don't want to go against Damar Hamlin.
And that is incomplete.
Trying to go to 18.
Well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few
There's Mika.
in this game, and now
I've yet to see a block punt in Madden. I'll leave that alone. Maybe I shouldn't have.
Credit for a punt inside the 20, not by much, but inside the 20 at the 19-yard line. Getting set to
Yards per carry, 11.5, so he's in 11.5 yards per
And
carry.
he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I have no idea how many yards I have. Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they
Fryer moves. Fryer moves again.
100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That lines him going for 31.
Well, you don't have to be a genius to watch this game and figure out they've had plenty of success moving the football here in the first half. We've seen exhibits A, B, C, right on down the line, haven't we?
Yeah, we just see exhibit Z right there. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
Rose.
And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often
68 yards.
about how explosive teams are.
Wow.
This team is truly a threat to score on every
61.
snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big streak like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
Fryerman's got 2 catches.
Extra point splits the uprights.
So I'm utilizing him well.
28-0. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
He ain't gonna return this one.
And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. And the Browns getting set to go. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get.
There's Mika Fitzpatrick.
1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson.
I knew he was gonna go to him.
And this will be a gain
5
of
gain of 5 on that one.
Ball on the 30. They'll
To
come
Chib.
away 2nd and 5.
To Chubby.
Johnson.
Going to Chubb again.
Back-to-back catches for him. He gets this up across the 35.
2-minute warning.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Ow.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on.
Falcons beat the Bears.
Make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
On first down. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And the Steelers are going to take possession of the football.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long, because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on this playoff time. And this crew's got
Oh, shit.
There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
Shoot.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Story. Open underneath to his running back.
Ooh, 3rd and inches.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be
3rd and inches.
a yard. He's a reigning AFC Offensive Player of the Week, and defensively, they have to find an answer for him.
And that's what you would do if you were calling plays, right? You'd make sure that he gets targeted.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A great play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Steelers are able to widen their lead here in this first half.
What does that mean? Oh, click.
Down the middle. And around his own in his first half.
Trubisky?
They only 3 plays on that drive. And it ends with a Pittsburgh
Cowboys beat the Giants. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh. All right.
Here's the Steelers' kick team as they'll boot this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. Ready to take over again on offense. Out comes Cleveland. But Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each
All right, I'm back.
before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Here's a throw out line complete to his running back right side. And he gets it here to
Second and one.
24 before he's out of bounds.
I had a shot on him too.
From the
So Chubb got to get a 9.
Watson. And he drops it.
How did you drop that? You were wide open. How did you drop that?
They tried to throw on second down.
This man was wide open. Wide open. How do you drop this? Bro, it hit you right in the hands. Come on, Njoku. It hits you right in the hands and you just drop it.
Well, now it's 3rd and 1. Watson.
You got popped.
This will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
I was not going to spring him. It's hard to spring him now. I'm Madden 23. They fixed it. Yards per carry now is 9.8.
1st and 10. So
Not good.
Field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. From the midfield,
Not great either.
to throw. Airing it out deep for Smith.
Ooh, that was bad.
Knocked away and incomplete.
He's put up numbers in this one by pushing the envelope a bit whenever he could with deeper throws. Well, let's play a little philosophy here. Some plays it works, sometimes they're ready for you, and that time they were on guard. Incomplete.
From the gun,
That was not going anywhere. Loss of a yard.
near midfield at the 49. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
So he lost his X factor.
Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
Got a gain of a yard.
On the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. So he rolls out of the pocket left, just ends up finding a safety valve, but no gain there.
I feel like something's got to give here.
And the receivers know that when the quarterback exits the pocket, they had to find routes to run now to get into his sight lines and try and help him out. End up throwing it short to the running back.
I get this. I'll be surprised.
And he's down to about the 37. So we reach halftime here in the Steel City with the Steelers on top. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, time for a sprint to the finish, as it's time to get you caught up with what's happening around the NFL here in a pivotal Week 15.
Three weeks remain, by the way.
From there, we'll make the trip down to Indianapolis to check on the Colts at home at Lucas Oil Stadium. And this one going the visitors' way, as the Texans have the lead in that one. The Texans looking to sew that one up, and they look to be in pretty good shape. Finally, let's get to Silicon Valley to check on the 49ers at home at Levi Stadium. And they have the lead in that one.
Eagles are not doing too good in that one.
Deebo Samuel, 2 touchdown catches on the afternoon. On now to a look at the next-gen stats in that first half for the Browns. And they will need to get this passing game in gear because they did not do much of anything in that first half. And it's why the scoreline is what it is. And meanwhile, for the Steelers, we check out their numbers on the ground as they'll try to keep the momentum going into the second half. Final adjustments being made for the second half. Whether they'll amount to much in a game that's already pretty well decided, well, that's another question. Nevertheless, let's get you back out to Brandon and Charles.
Okay, Coach, thanks. Yeah, that's something to consider. Are we in for more one-way traffic here in the second half? It has not been a competitive game to this point. The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports. No run back here to begin.
That was accidental.
And we will start at the 25-yard line. Here's the Browns offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half. So where do they go from here?
Well, first thing they have to remember is that it's done. It's done. There's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot. Pretty unlikely. But you just have to go out, take pride in your work, and try and put something together here in the second half.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10.
Yeah, I don't go anywhere there.
He's going down. He'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down.
4.2 was the time to sack, by the way. Another one.
They got him again. T.J. Watt in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
They just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche coming right on top of them. And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away.
They want to pick it up, damn it.
Yeah, call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2. So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. 85 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ballgame.
How many times do we see in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. That led to a nice game.
And a solid run down inside the 30. A nice run there, 9 yards.
Denzel Ward.
And it'll be 2nd down.
I think.
4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. Hands it off out of the gun. And down inside the 15 he goes. Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a 1st down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. And they'll run on the inside handoff.
I got a 1.
1 yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
On 2nd down, they're running here. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers have taken a 6-touchdown lead. And that rushing touchdown, his 4th, puts him just 1 shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it, but he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll be brought down.
That was Pickens trying to get the tackle. I don't think he got it, though.
The end zone, not a good one. Heading out is the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one's going to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and it'll be second down.
2 minutes to go in the third quarter.
Watson now to throw. That's to the right side.
I don't know why he stopped.
And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. On first down, and he loses the football the second time. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And he takes it back to the house. A fumble recovery for a Steelers score. Fumbles, that's how you get in the coach's doghouse. The first one lost and it hurt. This time you lose it and it's taken in for a score. It really hurt.
Doghouse, it won't exactly be comfortable, and it definitely won't be air-conditioned.
No bones?
None.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This fielded right at the goal line.
Oh!
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring
Pickens needs to quit trying to do that. Nick Chubb talking to the coach. 5 down. 5 rushes, 4 yards.
And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know,
I'm 13-0.
if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
On first down, Watson.
That was your fault there. You threw that to me.
And the Steelers are going to take possession of the football.
I'm not sure, Brandon, we've seen a sloppier played game this year for a team on offense. Turn it over 4 times and expect to win? No chance whatsoever. And look, I have no idea what the ratio is about turnover 4 times and how that correlates to winning or losing, but I'll guarantee you, it's not very good.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. It's a quick turnaround for them after the turnover, but the way they moved it on their last drive, they're probably eager to get right back at it.
And you know me and you know my tendencies in this situation. What do I want right now?
Be aggressive.
Be aggressive. Take your shot right here.
On first down,
Ready.
go to the ground attack.
Well, that was not... that was uncalled for.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
We have more rushing yards than them. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Steelers.
Well, guess what? There's another tutty.
And the Steelers get another third quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Well, familiar refrain, a turnover leads to a touchdown, and that lead grows even wider now here in this third quarter.
Yeah, partner, I'd say there are a lot of grins breaking out on that sideline because, let's face it, they came in thinking they were in for a real fight in this game, but this one's been about as one-sided as we've seen in a while. In addition, if you're a backup, time to start stretching and loosening up. You may get some playing time in this one.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taking it about the 1.
I don't know why you thought that would work.
He's tackled down inside the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
Five seconds to go in the third quarter.
Final play before the quarter ends. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it.
Dude, it's in the end zone.
Back to the house. A fumble recovery for a Steelers score.
I don't know how that worked, but
That is now 2 fumble return touchdowns. And you talk about something that's going to drive a head coach crazy.
Without a doubt, but for the defensive guys, once you do it once, you create a frenzy. Everybody wants
look
to
at
get the
this.
ball,
Look at
and they
this.
gotta
It
get a
just
second
rolls to
time.
the corner of the end zone to the plane. Bro, like there was no chance for it right there. Watson lost the ball and it just rolled. Yeah, Watson lost the ball and rolled over and stopped the plane. It was covered in it. How about that for a fumble score? You're gonna get that lucky, did you? Those who look at the replay would notice that was weird.
The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. We're off to the fourth quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
We have 3 weeks to go.
Now here on EA Sports. For the fourth quarter, we'll begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
What's up with the Star Wars team?
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Browns set and ready to go on offense. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth
Bella
quarter.
doing the gritty.
Watson and the Browns
In the huddle.
First and 10 at their own 23.
Hand off to Nick Chubb.
Throw hauled in by Bell. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Bell with the
All way
catch.
up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Johnson. And that's going to be caught.
Oh, I just got juked out by Donovan Peoples-Jones.
Get this up to midfield.
Come on, man.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. 50, it's Watson.
Somehow Watson just figured out his whole passing mechanics here in the freaking fourth quarter.
Second down and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Watson wants to throw again.
Is this
This
no?
is the tight end, Njoku.
Third 2.
Yards on the pickup there.
Third and 2.
A third and 2.
If they get in field goal range, I'm gonna be angry
Back to
at myself.
Watson.
Hey,
It's going to be intercepted a third time.
thank you.
The 20, 10. And he brings
I'm
this one
loose.
back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. Point after try forthcoming. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
.409 to go. Panthers beat the Rams 34-28. Wow.
As this one's in the air. Taken at the goal line.
I don't know why that didn't work.
The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
Here goes number 4, Deshaun Watson.
And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And
okay, nice catch. Whoever caught that
you feel a little bit better about yourself.
for a 3-yard gain. That was Amari Cooper.
From the 22, Watson.
He dropped it.
Incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted a picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops from one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
The Browns on third down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Back to throw. Watson. And that will be incomplete.
At this point in the
4th
game,
and 7.
they continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away.
Oh shit, I dropped it. Did you actually drop it?
That's what friends are for.
As the returner.
I don't know what happened. Hold on, what happened? Oh, I wasn't looking, and it just bounced off of me. It bounced off my. I kicked it. It bounced off my foot.
Dinner for me.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turn it over there, that's a big momentum changer and put your defense in a bad spot.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
After this one, I'm probably going to take it to the 2-minute.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. They nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. 162 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous.
Can't take it to the 2-minute warning yet.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack.
That was Garrett sliding.
Ahead for right around 3 yards.
Yeah, I'm going to take this to the 2-minute.
2nd down. Safety Grant Delpit up to make the play. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Steelers with a football as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. Second and 7, operating from the 34. They'll try and run this one right up the gut.
1st down.
That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
Trailer with the tackle.
They'll try and run for it on 1st first and goal.
Whoops.
That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set them back for second down.
Wrong button. Wrong way.
He'll hand this off, and he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. A try here for the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told, and a 9-yard run on the end of it.
$58 seconds left.
Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Cleveland offense making their way out. At this point, partner, things looking pretty bleak. They still haven't scored here in the fourth quarter, facing the big deficit. What silver linings, what can they look to do offensively?
You know, it's funny, I talked about this with a coach in the offseason.
Tried to catch that, but it didn't work.
Like, what feels good to you and what feels good to your team? You're down big. You really have like one possession left, and you're trying to put points on the board that don't matter. But do they? And he told me they actually do matter. And in this situation, he's going to try and run.
Arm is going forward.
He can run, have just a little bit of confidence
Third down.
to take away from that game. So right now, they're going to try their best to get something up on the board and not get shut out.
Out of the gun, Watson. And a
Fourth down.
incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after
Got a
this
punt.
one's done, you just feel like in the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
This is fielded at the 27.
Block, what? God, you dumb motherfucker.
Excellent work on the run back there, 33 yards. Now the Steeler offense, they're set up nicely as they take over. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Oh, he's got more daylight. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 218 yards rushing for him now in the afternoon as he just continues to pummel this defense. That one looks like he'll throw here.
Whoa!
Throw knocked away.
Ugly.
And incomplete. For the winning team here, Charles, that's about as big and clean of a win as you could hope for in the National Football League. No turnovers. Meanwhile, you forced turnovers. You didn't allow any points, and you put up a bunch of points. What an effort.
And, Brandon, I just have to ask you, that's all the stuff that we saw happen today. Those are statistics, numbers, the whole deal. But my question is, how does one team come ready to play, and the other one, obviously, not ready at all?
Well, I mean, I obviously don't have an answer to that, but that was the story from the get-go. One side was awake and ready, and the other just seemed to sleep. So for the Steelers, they move ever closer to the perfect regular season as they run things to 14-0. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Meanwhile, for Cleveland, their slim playoff hopes are gone now as they fall to 5-9. And they'll try to turn things around next week as they have a matchup in Cincinnati against the Bengals.